Okay, I'm Allison and I'm the helpee.
And I'm Alicia and I'm the helper.
So today I wanted to talk about feeling kind of exhausted at my work. So I'm a paraprofessional, which means I work with special needs students, and I'm working with elementary school students at this time, mostly between ages kindergarten and second grade, so very young. I do love my job. I love helping these kids. We have so many fun memories and activities and, just things that I love to do with them. However, I think some of the exhaustion is starting to get to me. It's been physically exhausting in a couple of ways. These kids that I'm working with are really severe, if you will, and so I'm often, chasing after them or pulling them off of tables or like pulling them out from under tables. So I'm crawling around, I'm running around the entire day pretty much. And the other day I went to PE with one of the kids, and that's an hour long, and I've got to hold their hand the whole time, and it's getting pretty tiring, and they have me go to recess when it's beating the beating sun in Kansas, and I'm still running around making sure these kids don't leave, and so physically it's been pretty exhausting.
That sounds exhausting. That's super challenging. And working with young kids, elementary kid age kids, you said, and a lot of them have physical needs. That's very taxing and draining, emotionally and physically, like you mentioned.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Emotionally, it's been a little different for me too. I find myself when I come home, I'm very emotionally exhausted. I feel like I can't perform my tasks at home because I just need a break from the craziness. A lot of these kids have they've got some pretty severe needs, like I said before, and most of them are nonverbal. So we have to find other ways to communicate, and they have their own needs that we need to be paying attention to. So it's always, I've got to keep my brain on at all times. I have to figure out ways to, figure out what they need. And try to understand what they're communicating to me while also using the strategies that we've been learning at the same time. And it's a lot to do for the whole 7.5 hours every day.
That is emotionally a lot, really a lot. And I can imagine you probably feel like when you get home, like you're just like, I need me time. I need to just decompress. I can imagine that. That sounds like a lot. And that's a long day, and every day of doing that.
Yeah, and I do get frustrated sometimes too, because as a para, we don't get paid as much as the teachers. There was a day when every single one of the teachers got like a cookie from Crumble Cookies, but they didn't have one for the paras, and it
The
made
parents
me
didn't get one?
no.
My goodness.
Yeah, so it made me
That's
kind of
yeah. How
it made me salty.
disappointing and well, and kind of makes you not feel as valued too
Exactly. And I
for all your hard work.
yeah, and I want to feel valued. I do, like you
Yeah,
said, that's a good way
because
of
you
putting
do
it.
because you do so much in the school,
I agree.
Yeah. Oh my
I'd love
goodness.
I'd love to see the other teachers and staff, try to go a day without us paras. I know that we're important, but I wish it were more recognized by other people.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. It makes you feel really undervalued.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
The lower pay, like you said, and yes, and just all the issues that you're dealing with.
Mhm.
It's so much.
Yeah, so putting like the physical exhaustion, the mental exhaustion, and this issue, my personal issue that I have with the pay, it's just it's a lot.
That is a lot. Yeah. Very overwhelming and yeah, and undeserved. That's hard. That's really rough.
Okay, so that's the first one.
All right.
You guys did awesome. Um, so I guess we can just go straight into the observation. I think you did a really good job stating um words that were like you feel that must be, I imagine you feel like this. I think that those were all really great. And I think that you also were really in tune with what she was saying and were able to sum up her emotions really well. Um, and that you guys bounced back and forth really good. And I think you had good timing also, and felt like you made the right amount of commentary, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think that's all that I got.
Okay.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks.
Yeah.
All right, round 2.
All right. Okay. I am Michaela, and I'm gonna be the helpy this time.
And I'll be the helper.
Okay, so today I was going to talk about some of the stresses that come with the job that I have. So I am a manager at a So Delicious, and I work with a lot of young people because it's kind of a job for like high schoolers who are just needing to make some money. But I do find that there are some challenges with that. There's kind of a difference in maturity level, and sometimes I find myself wishing that I worked with people who were a little bit older, because it's just me and then um, mostly high school age girls, and then also they're high school girls, so there's a lot of drama and cattiness. Um, so yeah, I often find myself getting dragged into crazy situations that I don't know, like, I don't know why or like why it's important, but um I'm just trying to put myself in the shoes of a high schooler, I guess.
So you might be feeling a little out of place at your workplace
Yes, 100%.
with the other
Um,
girls not being the same age as you. You're at a different point in your life. And so
yeah,
and we
yeah,
different things for you
definitely.
guys to talk about and try to understand because you're at different
Mhm.
levels in life.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, so that's been a little bit of a challenge. And then also, I guess that being a manager, it's a little bit hard to make the schedule and make it so that everybody's getting all the time off that they want. Because I have this thing where I don't like to say no to people, so I try and like um I kind of wear myself thin, like taking shifts from people so that they can go and do what they want. So that's it gets a little bit tiring after a while, I'd say.
Yeah, so you might be exhausting yourself because you're trying to please everyone. You're a people pleaser.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And that that is so true. I found that being a people pleaser is it's really not a good um quality to have in this type of job, unfortunately. Because you almost kind of let yourself get run over by the other people who know that like you have a hard time saying no to them, so they take advantage of that a little bit, I'd say.
Okay.
Um, yeah, so sometimes I do feel like I'm getting taken advantage of a little bit, and I've been trying to um take that back and be a little bit stronger in my position, I guess.
You're trying to be more confident in
Mm-hmm.
place when you feel maybe a little undervalued.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Um, yeah, I also have a lot of tasks that come with being a manager, like um ordering everything that needs to be at the store. I have to go to the bank 3 times a week, so that gets a little bit tedious. And then what else? I have to keep track of like all the stats on how our store is doing, like if we're making money, and our what is it called? Percentage of like labor costs. So like making sure that I'm not having more people there that we can pay for, that we're making money enough
So it's
to
a
pay
lot
for
of
those
brain
people.
work. It's a lot of
It
mental,
is.
a lot of
Yeah.
mental job more than just
Hmm.
physical. And
Yeah,
you
definitely. I'd say so. Yeah.
gotta take a toll sometimes on your mental health and
Hmm.
feeling
Yeah,
overwhelmed.
absolutely. Yeah, I would say so for sure. I'm realizing that I forgot to press on my timer. Does anybody know where we're at?
I don't, but I feel like it was.
I don't either, but you're probably close. You're probably
Okay. I
whoops.
feel like that was good, I'd
I
say.
think so too.
I just
Probably
jumped straight
okay.
into it and I was like, I did not set the timer.
That's okay.
That's funny. None of us did. Well, good job, guys.
Thanks.
Allison, I thought you had good reflection of content and you were able to connect, kind of repeat what she was saying. And then you added in also the emotion words. So I thought you did a good job of mixing the feeling and the content. The other thing I liked that I thought you really did well, was just the eye contact, and I think your presence I thought was really good. And anyway, as I was watching you two both talk, so
Thank you.
great job. Okay, round 3.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna set my timer. Okay, I'm Alicia and I'm the helpy this round.
I'm Michaela and I'm going to be the helper this round.
All right. So I really feel like I'm struggling lately with getting my own workouts in, which is really kind of annoying to me. Because I like to exercise. I teach some group fitness classes. I teach 3 classes right now every week. And then I also got a new job this school year as a para in the health room at a middle school, working with middle schoolers. So I work the whole school day from about 7:30 to 2:30. And then 2 evenings a week, I teach an exercise class, and Saturday morning I teach. So I'm struggling fitting, but besides the 3 classes I teach, I like to do my own workouts. I like to go to the weight room and lift weights. And then if I can, I try to get into another cardio class. But it's just really, I feel really frustrated with my schedule that I'm not fitting it in how I wish I could, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you feel kind of like you're a little stretched thin,
Yeah.
and that you're giving your time to these other things, but you're not getting that time back, to take care of yourself and do those workouts that you like to do.
Yes. I used to have, before I started this school job, I was taking classes, like at BYU Idaho during, so I would work on those during the day and I'd work out in the morning when my kids went to school. But now I got an extra job and yeah, I'm stretched thin.
Yeah, you feel kind of busy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably too busy. So I'm finding it hard to fit in and I'm tired. Like now I always wonder, I'm like, how do people who work all day do everything? And it's really hard. I'm tired. I'm physically tired and mentally tired.
Yeah, so you feel like you want to be doing this stuff, but at the same time, you're already so physically tired that it's hard.
I'm tired.
Yeah, yeah,
Very hard.
definitely.
And then
Mhm.
on top of that, towards the end of last week, I got sick.
Oh no.
And so then I had a cold. And so that's kind of even complicated things more this
Mhm.
week. And just added one more thing on, you know what I mean, on top of everything else. And so anyway, it's hard. But
Yeah.
I love working out because it makes me feel better. And
Mhm.
yeah, anyway, now I'm not getting that. So that's just been kind of hard on me.
Oh, yeah. I feel like, or it must feel kind of stressful, like frustrating when you're not able to fit in all the things that you like to or you used to be able to do. I'm sure
Yes.
that
Yeah.
that's hard.
It is frustrating. Yeah.
Yeah.
Both
Mhm.
of those things. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
It is tricky. Yeah. But
Mhm.
I'm like, you can't do everything, right? That's what
Yeah.
like, I might just have to, yeah, maybe I can't work out as often or yeah, anyway, it's tricky. And because my kids have soccer games and they've got marching band right now. So I've got those things, you know what I mean, after school
Yeah.
evening
Mhm.
too. So
Yeah, just you feel so busy.
Yeah, there's just a lot going on right now. So yeah, busy and frustrating, like you said. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's 4 minutes.
4 minutes. Do you want to keep going? We can.
I think we're good.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I think 4 minutes is good.
I think we're good.
I think you guys did a really great job. Michaela, I feel like you had a very pleasant face, almost like you were just approachable, like easy to talk to, like an
Oh, good.
inviting, like an
Yeah.
inviting, presence about you. I like how you're able to take her comments and define, what emotion that like belongs to. And so it seemed like Alicia felt heard.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Then I'll go ahead and stop the recording.